Good morning. Eid Mubarak, everybody.
Good morning, Ayesha. Eid Mubarak and happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Oh yes, happy Mother's Day.
Eid Mubarak to all. Hope all is well with you all.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Better. Hi, Diaa.
Hi, good morning. Eid
Hi,
Mubarak to
Diaa.
everyone.
Hi,
Hi, Bhavna.
Hello.
Looking so lovely in red, na? Red mera favorite color. Hi. I've got glasses too. I'm gonna do the twinning now. और ये I usually use this for my characters, you know, जब वो teacher वाला करना होता है ना, पता नहीं नाक पे आ जाता है और फिर I'm like
You're still young. We aren't. That's why we need glasses.
नहीं ऐसे ही मैं कंप्यूटर के लिए जस्ट बड़े-बड़े यू नो फैशन के लिए ले ली थी मैं मेरे को बड़ी आरज़ू है हाय पूजा there she is then let me put as well ठीक है
Wait. Even I'll put my glasses. Even I'll put my glasses.
See, everyone is in classes today.
yeah we
Classes
have someone
status.
here but then we do not know hi uncle
That's my father.
oh
wow.
hi uncle
Hi, Uncle.
I think he's on mute. He's not so used to
No, he's
with the
not on mute.
technology.
He's connecting
He's
now.
connecting. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so nice. This is the best surprise. Having uncle on board. Wow. Hi Poonam. Hi Pooja. Hi Nadeem.
Where is Poonam?
Poonam गायब हो गई.
Seema bhi nahi aayi, right? Seema has to join, right?
I suppose so. I hope she's available. Busy नहीं है. Diaa, is she your mother too? Hannah, you resemble your mom a lot. Mashallah, that's
my
nice.
mom. I think they're trying to figure out how
नहीं,
exactly.
now it's good. Now it's good. Uncle अभी all set है. सिर्फ आपको कैमरा एक जगह रखना है. Hi auntie.
Hi, Poonam. Finally.
Hi, Bhavna.
Hi.
Hey.
Namaste, auntie. Namaste, uncle.
Yeah. उनको बता देना कि वो कैमरा एक जगह रखे तो उनको comfortable नहीं हो जाएगा.
I think do not expect a response from them. They are not so used to.
No, it's okay. That is fine. You know, वो लोग join हुए बड़ी बात है हमारे लिए. इसमें दो लोगों का नाम लेके और दो लोग भाग भी गए इसमें से. I hope they're gonna join. Okay, अभी हमारे पास टाइम है. सो हमारा ये हेलो हाय वाला टाइम होगा. आप लोगों का ईद ब्रेक कैसा निकला वो बताएं. आंटी हेलो आंटी दिया आपकी तरह दिखती है पूरी. Xerox
I
copy
was
है वो.
about to say that.
आप माशाल्लाह से और थोड़ा ज्यादा अच्छे दिखते हो दिया से. मतलब she is like वो रेखा वाला फीलिंग नहीं होता. She is giving me that vibe. Auntie, I don't know if auntie understands Hindi. समझ आती है? आप म्यूट हो गए दिया.
आंटी फोन एक जगह पे नहीं रख रही है. I think I need to call her and tell her.
हाँ नहीं बोल सकते हैं. आंटी हेलो आयशा. हाँ आंटी मैं
Hello,
आपको
auntie. Namaste.
एक चुटका बोलती हूँ अभी क्विकली. आप जो है ना अपना फोन है ना कहीं पे एक जगह टिका दो. मतलब पीछे कुछ ऐसा रख के उसके सामने फोन रख दो. मेरी कैंडल गिर गई. मेरे को ओसीडी है. मैं ठीक कर दूं मेरा कैंडल. हाँ अभी ठीक है. ओके तो आप ऐसे रख देना तो आपका फोन नहीं हिलेगा. हलेगा. हैदराबादी
हिलेगा.
हाँ तुम लोग बात करोगे. आंटी को समझ नहीं आएंगी. समझ आ रही है आंटी? मेरे हैदराबादी वैसा भी रुक नहीं रहा मेरा.
मुझे ठीक से सुना ही नहीं देता. थोड़ा फोन में प्रॉब्लम है.
तो तुम दिया तुम फिर बाद में आंटी को बोलना कि वो एक जगह तुम रखो करके. बिकॉज आई थिंक आंटी इज नॉट एबल टू कॉम्प्रीहेंड. या फिर ऐसे भी रखेंगे तो चलेगा. आंटी को सामने ही है. कोई नहीं होता आंटी. कोई गल नहीं.
पंजाबी.
आंटी मला पण थोडं थोडं मराठी येते. आंटी को थोड़ा मैं नॉकडाउन करूं तो बोलेंगे
इंडिया में आ जाइए, मैं मराठी सिखा दूंगी।
There's some
आंटी मेरा तो आपके
connectivity
बाजू
issue.
में
What I
बगल
don't
बगल
know.
में
The voice is breaking.
हाँ
The voice is breaking. There's some connectivity issue.
किसका मेरा
From my
आवाज
side, I don't know.
इज इट माइन
ब्रेक, आवाज ब्रेक हो रहा है।
अच्छा मेरा भी हो रहा है
It's okay, Mama. Mute. You can mute it.
नहीं मम्मा आप बात कर सकते हो 5 मिनट है और टाइम हमारे पास
No, her voice is breaking. I think there's some connective issues. So,
अच्छा आंटी का इशू है मेरा नहीं ना
auntie ka issue. It's not about there. You know,
अस्सलाम
वो
वालेकुम
there is
आयशा।
always an issue with the internet.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम मिस आलिया ईद मुबारक गर्ल्स
Alia
एंड
Baji. नहीं वैसी होती।
हाँ, सेम टू यू। वॉइस ब्रेक हो रही है आयशा।
Isha. Hi Alia, happy Eid. I hope Eid अच्छी बीती.
हाँ, हाय भावना, थैंक यू सो मच। हाउ वाज योर ईद ब्रेक?
Oh, very nice. We had so much fun.
आई कुड सी दैट
रिलैक्सिंग। एकदम रिलैक्सिंग लगा
with
नहीं?
barbecue effect on the skin. Very nice.
barbecue effect on the skin I like that परसों तो एक ने मेरे को किसी ने ऑक्टोपस बता दिया था आयशा you're an octopus तो हंस के मरी हूँ उसने बोला कि बिकॉज तुम्हारे हाथ पैर सब जगह है so you do so
बच्चों
many
ने
things
अच्छा मदर्स डे सेलिब्रेट किए हाँ आयशा?
वो अच्छा था
हाँ यार अच्छा ही
मदर्स
था
डे के
same.
तुम्हारी वीडियो।
Yeah, it was very nice.
या फिर मेरे तो कंट्रोल हुई थी वैसे भी हैदराबादी उसमें आधा क्रॉप भी कर दिया था लड़के मर रहे थे कि हम केक काटे
फिर-
उसको करके
फिर इतना फन फील्ड।
एंड ऊपर से पीछे ना बक्स वाज सो पिस्ड ऑफ वो
तो
बता रहे
बच्चों के
को ना
साथ
करे
वैसा ही
करके
ये रहना चाहिए ना यार।
हाँ उनको लाइक हाँ उनकी मम्मी थोड़ी क्रेजी है तो बच्चे भी वैसे ही पैदा हो जाएंगे ना वहां पे थोड़ी एंड बक्स
But
वांटेड
it's
देम टू बी
nice.
डिसिप्लिन्ड सो ही वाज लाइक मैंने बोला आई ऑल्सो इमिटेटेड हिम मत करो ऐसा उसको केक काटने दो करके वो केक कटा ही नहीं लास्ट में लेकिन आवाज आ रही है ना मेरी क्लियर है ना
बिल्कुल.
नहीं,
गुड गर्ल
ब्रेक हो रही है यार वॉइस।
I
ब्रेक
just
हो
think Alia, you need to check your thing because मेरे को आयशा की बहुत क्लियर आ रही है.
हाँ हाँ
आपकी
आलिया
भी क्या
आपकी भी ब्रेक हो रही बोली उसने अभी
ओके।
नहीं आलिया की ब्रेक हो रही है क्योंकि I cannot
आई
hear
लीव एंड आई
Alia.
विल जॉइन अगेन। ओके।
आलिया आप वापस ज्वाइन कर लेना जान हाय सीमा हाय नदीन ओ नदीन दिस नेम ये तो मैंने बार बार सुना है ये अपनी एडपार्क है नदीन आई विश टू सी यू
Yes, hello, good morning.
गुड मॉर्निंग ये नदीन नाम इतना फेमस हो गया है ना जब से दिया से एसोसिएट हो गई मेरे को नदीन इतनी मालूम पड़ गई है
Correct.
Well, her aura is such, if you're around her, you will get popular.
Hi Seema, finally
So
you joined,
true.
huh?
Yes, finally.
Yeah, I was waiting.
किधर गई सीमा गायब हो गई वापस सीमा भी
ये झलक दिखला जा क्यों चल रहा है इतनी देर से सबका?
हाँ मेरे तरह देखो सब लोग चश्मा पहनो अपने आज पूनम भी पहनी है चश्मा एंड हो गया सबका ब्रेकफास्ट एंड ऑल एवरीवन सॉर्टेड
Yes, the very first day after long break,
हाँ
the
ना
school rush.
एब्सोल्युटली दिया आई कुडंट स्लीप द होल नाइट 3 घंटे सोई हूँ वापस सुबह एक बार डुबकी मारी मैंने
मेरा भी वैसा हुआ यार।
या
ये
आई नो वो डर आई थिंक यू नो कल स्कूल जा रहे हैं बच्चे या फिर एक्साइटमेंट में नींद नहीं आई होंगी दोनों में से मेरे को अभी भी नहीं मालूम पड़ा
ये
किस
तो
वजह
खुशी
से
की बात है ना, फाइनली स्कूल जा रहे हैं बच्चे.
हाँ शायद
खुशी में नींद नहीं आई.
हाँ तो ये सबका वही है एक्साइटमेंट के हमारे गर्ल्स नहीं आई तुम लोगों को नींद छुट्टियां खत्म हुई इसलिए नहीं हाय
मेरे
हफ्सा
तो हस्बैंड वाज ऑन इमरजेंसी लास्ट नाइट फॉर दुबई
Oh.
एयरपोर्ट। वो ब्रेक पर सब लोग गए थे ना, छुट्टी है,
हाँ
तो
हाँ हाँ हाँ
बोलते the airport was too busy, so he had to rush for assisting them and all ना.
हाँ
तो फिर वो रात भर नहीं आए और मेरा ख्याल में कि अभी आएंगे बोल के बार बार आई एम चेकिंग, तो
हाँ
नींद सही नहीं हुई उसमें.
आई गेट इट.
वो बोल रहे थे इस कदर क्राउड था एयरपोर्ट पर, माय गॉड बहुत लोग गए
सबको
थे
ना
रोटा
छुट्टियों
सबको लास्ट मोमेंट तक वो छुट्टी को निचोड़ के यूज करना है.
का.
अपने को 1 घंटा भी नहीं छोड़ना है छुट्टी का. ये वाला फंडा लेके चल
आई
रही
थिंक
है.
आयशा पहली बार है कि स्कूल कॉलेजेस वर क्लोज्ड फॉर 9 days,
Yeah, yes,
9-8 days. This was the
Yeah.
first time, in a long time.
yeah, yes,
Is it?
Yes.
yeah, for Eid al-Fitr, yeah.
Ah.
Otherwise they'll give 4 days like
हाँ,
that, no?
Exactly. 4 days रहता है. इस बार पहली बार है कि 9-10 दिन का स्ट्रेट ब्रेक आया स्कूल
वो
कॉलेजेस
ऐसा
में.
हुआ वीकेंड इस तरफ भी आया उस तरफ भी ना, तो
हाँ.
क्लब अप हो गया ऐसा.
So everyone
Oh,
just flew away.
Yeah. All right. I think girls, let the others join. वैसे भी हमारा recording हो ही रहा है. So hi Hafsa. I think
Hi,
let's begin.
hi everyone.
Hi.
Yes.
So nice to see you after so long. सीमा अपना वीडियो ऑन रखना मेरी जान. Hi मैमुना. आंटी आपका वीडियो ऑफ है तो आप ऑन रखेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. अच्छा होगा, सॉरी. मेरे को कंट्रोल करनी है अपनी हैदराबादी. ऑलराइट गर्ल्स, लेट मी शेयर द स्क्रीन हियर. तो अपना मैं इंट्रोडक्शन जो हमारी रेड ब्यूटी बैठी हैं मैं उनके बारे में देना चाहूंगी. यस, देयर यू गो. हाय, दिख रहा है स्क्रीन आप लोगों को?
Yes.
Yeah, look at that smile. Hey. और मैंने उनको बताया था I love your smile, you have to continue that. और मैं चेक करूंगी आपके फोटोज करके. Look at that. This is today's guest speaker and she is none other than Diaa Thombre. Yay! Clap guys. ये हमारी फाउंडर है EdPark Tech की. And she is an amazing personality. I've known her for a couple of months and oh god, she carries an aura, definitely. Like Nadine says, तो मैं भी उनकी बड़ी fan हो गई हूँ अपनी दिया की. And there's a lot more you need to know about her. So let's take you on the journey. So about our speaker, Miss DiaThombre. Miss DiaThombre is a Dubai resident who is a hotelier, early childhood teacher, an educator, an entrepreneur, and above all, a happy homemaker. She has a degree in hotel management and catering technology, early childhood education, and operates an online institute named EdPark. Think, explore, and innovate. ये है इनका tagline. Miss Diaa has a wide range of experience in hospitality and 16 solid years of expertise in education sector. That's wow, Diaa. And not only that, Miss Diaa was a state level basketball champion. Can you beat that? दिया को देख के मेरे को नहीं लगा था अभी मेरे को दिया कितना सारा टैलेंट भरा है तुम्हारे अंदर. Oh my goodness. She has been one of the youngest examination department expert with Pune University for hotel management department. Miss Diaa has won many accolades for exceptional work. She was invited on U.A.E radio channel Talk 100.3 to discuss the importance of STEM. माय गुडनेस दिया खत्म ही नहीं होता तुम्हारे अचीवमेंट. यू आर एक छोटी बोतल जिसमें इतना सारा टैलेंट भरा हुआ है. टू गुड, टू गुड. आलिया, आई वांट यू टू टेक अस ऑन अ जर्नी ऑफ EdPark. बताओ हमको EdPark के बारे में.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Ayesha. Now, as I continue where Ayesha left, EdPark caters to a wide number of students. Diaa founded this venture with a handful of students, and with her hard work, it gradually bloomed into a victorious institute. That's really amazing, Diaa. At EdPark, STEM courses are conducted like coding, mobile app development, computer languages like C++, Java, Python, etc. Math, science, English, French, and Arabic tutoring is also offered by highly experienced tutors. As I know, Diaa, through Ayesha, I would say, and mostly on the online, along with academics, extracurricular activities are also catered to. chess, yoga, lifestyle skills, public speaking, etiquette workshop, and Rubik's Cube, to name a few.
Wow.
So on a personal level, I think I would also really love to hear Diaa's journey. And I'm also really excited to know more about her. So I'm looking forward to.
And you have seen Miss Alia, she's not only catering to regular subjects, you know, she's got that lifestyle skills, public speaking,
Yes,
etiquette
yes.
workshop, you know, which very few people
That's,
actually have, you know, they
yeah,
provide such kind of courses. So Diaa,
like
this
an
is something
overall,
unique, you know.
yeah, all-round development is of the
Yeah.
students.
ये
That's
छोटा
really
बॉम्ब बड़ा
nice.
धमाका है अपना. And this is Diaa's family. नहीं, mashallah, it's amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
mashallah.
I got to see Vaibhav here. इतना नाम सुना है वैभव के बारे में, यहाँ पे पिक्चर में दिख गए वैभव. एंड ये हमारे सुपरस्टार
Arjun.
यस अर्जुन. यस. And food and beverages specialized in chocolate workshops. Diaa, we would want to hear about this from you, you know, ये किस बारे में है करके. और ये हैं इनके रिव्यूज. जितना हम बोल रहे हैं इनकी तारीफ कर रहे हैं वो काफी कम है. People are in awe of EdPark Tech. इनके क्लासेस और इनके कोर्सेज, इनके टीचर्स के बारे में बहुत चर्चा है बाहर. एंड Diaa, अगर ये आपका विजन नहीं होता तो फिर बाद में आई थिंक दैट वोंट बी एग्जैक्टली डिलीवर्ड बाय योर टीम एज वेल. You know, the team is actually seeing your vision and they are, क्या बोलते हैं, they are trying to deliver the same. और ये दिखता है उनके काम से, और यही आपके रिव्यू में भी दिख रहा है. जिस हिसाब से लोग आपके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, आपके टीचर्स के बारे में, आपके इंस्टीट्यूट के बारे में, that's commendable.
Yeah,
And
lovely reviews. Yeah,
Lovely, lovely. Amazing.
yeah.
देखो खत्म ही नहीं हो रहे इसमें. इतने सारे रिव्यूज हैं इसमें. And you know the best part, हमारी Diaa ये बोलती हैं कि I believe our achievements are well deserved when parents give us feedbacks, which at times take us on an emotional roller coaster. Those praises are
Exactly.
true blessings, says Miss DiaThombre.
As a
And that
teacher,
is
we
true.
can relate, no, Ayesha, to that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I want you all to cheer up. Yay! Diaa, क्या जर्नी थी माशाल्लाह से. एंड मेरे को थोड़ा मालूम था आपके बारे में, ये पढ़ने के बाद और ज्यादा मालूम पड़ा. वैभव को भी देख लिया अच्छे से मैंने, तो अब वैभव को मिलना ही बाकी रह गया है. एंड आई वांट यू टू टेक अस ऑन अ जर्नी ऑफ योर्स, ताकि हमारे बाकी जो होम मेकर्स हैं, हमारे ये लवली लेडीज जो ज्वाइन हुए हैं, उनको मालूम पड़े आपके बारे में. आपका कैसा रहा स्ट्रगल, बिकॉज नॉट एवरीबडी शुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम जीरो. काफी लोग जीरो से स्टार्ट होकर एकदम प्रॉस्पर करते हैं. आपकी शायद वैसा ना हो, बट देन आपकी लाइफ में ऐसा क्या था जो आपको EdPark Tech तक लेके गया, लाइक हाउ एंड व्हाई, यू नो, ये वाले क्वेश्चंस आपके आंसर होंगे. और फिर बाद में हमारी लवली लेडीज के पास जो जो होंगे क्वेश्चनर रेडी रखा है आप लोगों ने, क्वेश्चन बैंक अपने दिया खुद. जस्ट किडिंग. बट Diaa, यस, ओवर टू यू.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ayesha and Miss Alia, for this wonderful introduction of mine. I mean, it's a delight to hear about ourselves, you know, when somebody else is talking for you. So I'm truly amazed, and really thank you so much for this introduction. Before I start with my talk today, I would, like to begin with an interesting story, which I had heard many, many years back. This story is about a frog who decided to climb and reach the top of the tree. It's very unusual, right, for a frog to do that. So
Yeah.
all the frogs, the fellow frogs, the friends who shouted, "It's impossible. Stop it. Have you gone crazy?" But this frog, he did not bother. He just started his climb, and in that journey he fell so many times, but he repeatedly did his actions, and he finally managed to reach the top. So how did he manage to do that? The answer here is
He was deaf.
was deaf. Absolutely right, he was deaf. And he thought that the fellow frogs who are shouting at him are actually encouraging and motivating him to reach the top.
Yeah.
So, a very short story, but there is a real moral to it. And
Moral.
I would really like to discuss that, because in my journey, I really found this story to be very, very useful. the best strategy is to be deaf, or at least pretend that you are deaf.
Exactly. Ignore.
Yeah, ignore towards the discouraging thoughts, that are directed to you when you're actually aiming to reach your goal. The reason why I shared this story is, many of us are discouraged. Many of us, maybe in a small way or a big manner, whenever we are trying to, pursue our career goals, we are trying to, fulfill our dreams, we get discouraged very easily with the people who surround us, who believe sometimes that you can't do this. You have taken such a long break. It's so difficult now to get back into the corporate world when you have such a big break. But trust me, it can be a rocky journey. It may be difficult, but give it a try. Always and always begin your journey if you believe that you can do it. So that was the basic reason why I shared this, unusual frog story. It really helps you.
Yes.
So now, let me talk about my journey, which you all would like to hear. Ayesha has mentioned some of my achievements and how I was into the education industry before marriage also, and I continued the same after I got married to Vaibhav. I got married, I came here to U.A.E. It's been now good enough 14 years that I am residing in Dubai. It's a wonderful. So after when I came here, I was always looking out for opportunities again in education industry. I did get a beautiful opportunity to work with a British university. And since then, it was like an aspiration that I have to do something, maybe a tiniest of it, but bring a change in somebody's life. So I was continuing my work, and then comes the motherhood. I gave birth to my beautiful son, Arjun. And that is when I decided that, I need to spend more time nurturing my son's childhood. And I decided that I need to take a break. It was not a stop. It wasn't like, I was stuck somewhere, but I decided that I need to give him more time because these are his baby years. Perhaps he needs me more. So let us, take a break. It was always an intended to be like a break. And although I was on break, I always kept a track, of what developments are happening in the education world, what are the new things which are coming up. And STEM, especially if we all are from education, most of us are from the education. STEM was not a well-known sector back then. It's recently it has geared up, and it has taken the popularity where you talk about everything gets now. Even the schools never had anything called STEM or STEAM that we call in a curriculum. It was always the academics, a traditional method where teachers were teaching. If you talk about India, things have gradually changed, but then STEM also has increased its popularity. So we were just, I was just trying to gauge how the developments are happening in this education sector, how things are going ahead, what are the new things which are coming up. Because even though I was in break, I never wanted to lose my focus. I was always focused that I will be starting my journey soon. It's just a break that I have taken. So then, I also completed my certification with early childhood education. I was engaged, as Ayesha mentioned, I was engaged with chocolate making workshops. That was the sweetest workshop I have ever conducted till now, because whether it's an adult, a child, an old age person, chocolates can be related to everyone. And making it is all the more interesting way of different molds, different shapes, and different kinds of chocolates. So being from a hotel management background, I was very much interested. I did that for some time, and it was very good amongst the children. Even the ladies, they were very interested in knowing the history of chocolate, how the chocolates can be made. So that was one part which, being a homemaker, I was continuing to do it. And also regarding the volunteer. I believe that, when you have time, you must utilize it in a wise way. So I was volunteering for the special needs centers. That was another emotional experience. Whenever I used to go, and you can see the picture that Ayesha had mentioned in her PPT, that I had done photography for such centers. When you capture that joy, the happiness of these children, that little time that I spend with them, let me tell you, it was very emotional. I cannot really, put them in words. I'm speechless. But I will still continue to do that whenever there is an opportunity where I can, utilize and give my little time to anybody. I would be always in for that. So coming back to my journey, I took a break. I was looking after my child, also looking after the developments, but many a times I was thinking, was this the right decision to take a break from my career? And many a times I used to talk to my husband that, I have taken a break, but do you think did I did the right thing? Because there is a gap, of course. Many a times you come under certain pressure that whether you'll be able to do that back again in the world. But looking back now, I can proudly say that it was indeed the best decision ever I must have taken. That break, I was very sure that, I have taken the correct decision, but still there were times when I was also in dilemma being a homemaker. So, back then, now when I think, yeah, I did the correct way, I did it the right way. And, being a mother, raising a child is not a cakewalk. It's very difficult. I'm sure all of you will agree to it. Whether it's one,
Exactly. Yeah.
whether it's two, it is extremely difficult. I mean, it's not an easy way out. For all of us women, we talk about Mother's Day. Motherhood, indeed, it's a beautiful feeling. And, when you look at your children's face, that sight of delight and that contentment that, oh, my bacha, how cute he is, that unique bond that we all share. But motherhood is again something different when, when kids start growing, when they start doing their things on their own, when they need you little less than what was required when they were in their infant stage, their baby stage. You feel that gap. You'll always feel that, yes, now what next? So that was also the time when I started feeling that, yeah, my son is now confident, he can manage his things on his own. So I decided to scout for, more commercial things, that where I can get occupied, where I can start my journey back, because I had taken a break. So this zeal that I had for my work turned me into an entrepreneur. I would say mompreneur would be a better word to be used, probably. So, I realized during this journey, we need to really stick to one role at a time. This is my experience when I was going through my journey. This is very important, that we stick to one role at a time. There should be no room for any kind of regret, or you should not remorse that when you're a mother or whether you're an entrepreneur. Both of them should be equally enjoyed, and the both roles should be equally performed with utmost grit and determination. That is what I feel. And it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being a mom. It's a pleasure when you're working. There has to be a balance between your work life and your personal life. So this eventually and gradually, definitely, I also figured out, I stumbled, I definitely made mistakes, I would say, but yes, slowly and eventually I overcome it. And today I'm proud to say that I am able to handle my work, as well as I can give time to my family also. So after this break, we decided that we will form an event management company. So I also had an event management company. The life was a bit short for it. We started taking projects, and I would say the luck was not fair enough. Destiny had its own plans, and we all know pandemic hit. That was the worst time for my business. It was as if, starting a financial advisory business during the 2008 crisis. So we all went through this. We all, had many hardships. There were issues with employment. People lost their loved ones during this COVID-19, and events definitely had absolutely no progress. So we had to close that down. And we had started with a lot of hopes, but it did not work. It was something, but still I would like to cherish. I learned many things during the event management company also, when I set it up. So overnight we all saw how schools went online. Miss Ayesha would be the best one to agree that it was a paradigm shift altogether, from a traditional classroom teaching to online. Many parents came up with, how things would be, whether it will be whether teaching would happen in online teaching, or it will be just taken, it won't be, the quality would be hampered. I would really, hats off to all those teachers and all those kids, the school management who pulled it off. It was a really resilient effort. It was not an easy job as it looks like to take a class online. In fact, I would say lot of effort, lot of preparation goes in conducting that one online class. Yes, Miss Ayesha, do you agree with that?
Lot of effort. हड्डियां पसलियां एक हो जाती है वहां पे.
There is a myth, I would say there is a myth amongst a lot of crowd of parents, where they think that online teaching is very easy. You just have to be in front of the screen, but you do not really sneak in and see what is happening inside that screen. But to appear on that screen, to pass that knowledge, that really needs a lot of efforts. All the teachers, hats off to them. They did a commendable job.
अभी हमारे साथ एक टीचर भी है. I think Neha, you are in a school, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I could see the comment coming up here.
Yeah, I am a head of kindergarten in a school, and I agree with you, because even I gave my teachers a real tough time because it was not very easy, and every day the moods and fancies of the parents could not be handled. That was the major issue we had, that the counseling needs to be done of the parents, not the children. And that's very, very sad when I say this, because they had all the issues in the world, which they learned so much from the online classes, that some were appreciating that, how much effort the teachers are making, but the ratio of the teachers with parents, there were more complaints coming in rather than that, and I had a tough time, even because some were not very confident. And I, to build up that confidence in them, because all are not easy, they feel that I will be seen, you have an audience there. So they were not very happy with it, and they were saying, ma'am, I'll keep my camera off. I told you can't keep your camera off, you have to. So that was a struggle.
Especially with the kindergarten, kindergarten in the early years, you cannot keep the camera off. Camera on रहने से बैठते नहीं सामने, off रखेंगे तो भाग ही जाएंगे.
हाँ. और वो बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा था कईयों को, because they feel it's like an auditorium for them. It's like a podium where they have to talk on the stage. So that confidence to build in the teachers was a little difficult, that time. And then within 1 month, I told you, COVID to jaane wala nahi hai, just continue. And then they took the journey off.
Yes, and then they got comfortable. उसके बाद तो लोगों ने they pulled up like anything. तो वो warriors अपने teachers अलग level के. So yes, thank you Neha for your time there. मेरे को लगा था Neha join हुई है करके, so मुझे लगा कि let me ask her करके. So yeah, Diaa मेरी जान.
Absolutely right. As Ms. Neha said, it was definitely a difficult one to pull off, but they all did a very good job. It is not easy to, suddenly adapt a new technology and you start teaching. Of course, there were teething problems, but students were, it was more easier for them to adapt, because today's generation, for them, online is nothing. As if they are inbuilt. Any gadget you give them, they quickly grasp it. Any
True.
mobile app development, you ask them to do it, before you tell, they will start acting upon it. They have
Absolutely.
that very beautiful brains. They all are really intelligent and gifted and well built when it comes to technology. That's not the same with our generation.
True.
We still have lots more to learn from our kids. That is what I have come across.
Yes.
So yeah, so even management, as it got closed, we had come up with this opportunity of online education. We had industry experts, we did some research, and our entity, that's EdPark, which was formed. EdPark, if I talk about the organization, we do not believe in numbers. We always feel that it has to be a boutique operation. And this platform I would take to thank my excellent team of tutors who really take their efforts, who really work hard on their lesson planning. And a special big thanks to Miss Nadine, who is also
Yeah.
present today.
Yo,
Thank you
Nadine.
for your thank you so
thank
much,
you.
because you
Chehra
ensure that
dikhao.
every single thing goes on smoothly.
दिया, आप म्यूट हो गए. वैसे नदीम को बेनकाब करना चाहिए अभी. देखना है नदीम
I
को.
am not mute.
ना अभी
Now
ठीक हो
we
गए.
can hear
अभी
you.
now you are better, sweetie.
Okay, I think the net was unstable, it said. I'm so sorry for that.
नहीं, कोई नहीं.
But yes, thanks to Miss Nadine for your efforts, for your everything that goes smoothly. You really take a lot of organization skills. I would learn that organization skills from you as well. You have some unique things which you really present in front of parents. So that's really nice of you. Thank you so much. Going ahead, many people think that when you see these successful people, you think that the success mantra is their hard work, is their work, their skills. But there is another aspect to it, and I would like to stress on that. That is the team building. That is the people that are around you. They are the ones who actually get you success. You cannot do that. One individual cannot really run a business, cannot really be successful. It's not possible. For an example, if you take a beautiful garden, there is a gardener behind it, comes every day, who there are contributions that he has made to make that garden beautiful. Their contribution of sunlight, their contribution of soil, water, so many things which has come up together, and that's where you see that beautiful garden. So in my opinion, I feel behind any successful entity, there is a lot of individuals hard work which has gone through, especially the team that is working in. So coming to the closing remark, I would state 3 important things that I have learned in my journey. Firstly, differentiate between a real feedback, which may be critical, which may be not very nice to hear, but still differentiate between a real feedback and a feedback that is discouraging you to do something. Always try to differentiate between the two. People may not give you always positive feedbacks that you're so good, you're so cool. There might be people who will tell you, oh, you don't know this. You cannot achieve your goal because you don't know a certain skill set. But instead of feeling bad about it or taking it to your heart, give it a thought. Perhaps that skill is required to achieve that goal. Might as well learn it. We all learn every day. Nobody of us are fully learned here. So every day we learn something new. Might as well learn that skill set. So that's the first point I would mention, that always differentiate between a feedback, a critical one maybe, or a discouraging comment. Secondly, what I learned, never be afraid to ask for help. It's completely fine if you need help and you want to ask for help. You will not be looked upon in a very different manner if you ask for help. You will be surprised that there are so many people who are willing to help you if you approach them, so it's really, yeah. Miss Ayesha, you have helped so many of them today. I'm sure. Exactly. I mean, all of us are ready here to help. I'm sure if I approach any of them or anybody approaches me, I will always offer my help, whatever is the best possible way I can. So, but many people are shy.
I can vouch on that.
Yes, many people feel shy, or they feel that they might be weak. They don't want to present themselves in that manner. But I'm sorry, I disagree. If you feel you need help, please ask for it. There is nothing wrong in that. And last but not the least, what I learned in my journey so far: enjoy your journey. That's very important. Even however big, however small your achievements are, enjoy them, celebrate them with your loved ones. These are the memories which are going to stay with you, probably when you're 60 maybe, and when you look behind, you will have all those things in your in your mind, in your heart, you will really cherish them. So this is what I feel, and that's all from my end. Over to you, Ayesha.
वाह गर्ल, ताली बनती है. सब लोग अनम्यूट कौन करेंगा? अनम्यूट करेंगे वहां पे. अच्छे
Would
बच्चे,
you like
very
to say
nice.
something if I'm allowed to?
Of course, Nadine,
Okay.
go ahead. आपका
It's
चेहरा
not
भी देखना
because-
पसंद करेंगे.
हाँ, चेहरा भी देखना है नदीम
अगर
का.
मुझे मालूम होता तो मैं थोड़ा सच के आती.
मैं आपको फिल्टर लगाती हूँ, रुको.
Okay.
No, but I'm not saying this because Diaa said some kind words about me. I mean, that was really sweet of you. Thank you, Diaa. But to be honest, it's going to be 6 months for me with EdPark, and I think what makes this entity so special, or the fact that we're so involved in it wholeheartedly, is because of the good heart that Diaa has. Not saying this for Diaa to fly high, but this is an honest feedback from my side, and I feel it when I work. I don't feel like I'm working with a manager or with a a boss lady who you go back home to your husband and you complain that "Arey, aaj mere saath aise hua," and she's not that. She's someone who can hold your hand and take you along. She doesn't believe in, like, she's a leader. She's not a manager or a boss. She's a leader. That's what makes it interesting or fun to work with such a person. And I just pray that, Diaa, you just stay this way. It makes it easier for people to work around you and to enjoy the work. As she said, you have to enjoy it, because if that enjoyment is there, then you yourself would want to put in that hard work. You yourself would want to achieve along with your leader. Right?
True.
If you're just going to work thinking that, okay, now I have to do this, or you start complaining, you start hating your work.
True.
And this opportunity is amazing because as this whole concept of homemakers we are speaking about today, it's so apt for us because we are also homemakers, but we are happy in the work we are doing. So I think it's commendable for Diaa, and thank you for this opportunity.
Yo, Diaa. And Nadeem, ये वैसे अभी नहीं बताइए, पीछे भी बोला है. I've met Diaa couple of times. तो कभी होगा आगे पीछे नदीन होता ही है उनके पास. So she speaks highly about you. इसलिए मेरे को दिमाग में पड़ गया था
नदीम को देखना भी है आयशा.
Nadine, I think you really need to wear a headgear, and I know you can get ready in 1 minute. You can do that.
I like her expression, boss lady. Now,
boss
Diaa is
lady.
a boss lady for me all the time.
And Diaa, you are a true example of how a leader should be. टीम को साथ लेके चलना ना, सब कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं. काफी लोग सिर्फ क्रेडिट ले लेते हैं आप वहाँ पे, और बैकएंड में टीम इतना काम करती है, वो सामने रह के वो ले लेते हैं. So वो जब टीम को साथ लेके चलता है ना, वो ही अलग होता है. And that's how your people remember you. So देखा Nadine अपनी.
And I would also
business.
add here, Ayesha, in any sector, you say an encouraging boss is always going to bring out the best from his team.
Employees,
Totally.
yeah. Perfect.
Totally. I agree with
वो
that.
जरूरी होता है.
That is true.
A business, which just makes money and nothing else, I think is not a business. It doesn't work like that.
Eventually, you can feel that disappointment in you, after a period of time, you start having that, that it's not going well. Yeah.
Yeah.
there is something perhaps off the topic, but thank you, Miss Ayesha, Miss Alia, Miss Richa. This day is very, very memorable, not only because I am here today on the platform, but because of the date. Today is 9th of May, which is my mother's birthday.
Oh,
wow.
So when this, because a strong support system is also very important. Your parents, your husband, the kind of support they give you in tiniest way, perhaps, a little small household chore that needs to be done. And if he does it for you, it really helps you. I mean, you really feel so happy about it. These small things are what we look forward. Yeah, I mean, this is what you always look. These are the smallest things which give you joy. Maybe not a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini is required every time to be happy.
Exactly.
So this is
खाना
what I
बनाए वो
feel.
भी बहुत अच्छी बात है.
You are
शौहर
blessed
खाना
with that.
बनाए तो.
Yeah. You can say that, Ayesha.
You're blessed with that. But yeah, for me, perhaps tiniest thing if somebody does, I'm happy with it. So,
Absolutely. नहीं टावल सीधा अपनी जगह पे रखेंगे वो भी बड़ी हेल्प होती है. Can't tell you कितना बड़ा हेल्प लगता है वो भी.
So when you said that on 9th of May, is it possible, to be here? I was so happy that, the destiny has something. It's my mom's birthday, and to be here as a guest speaker, to be here virtually connected with her, it's really nice.
I
Mama,
think
happy
all
birthday
three
once
dates are
again.
special this time, right?
आंटी को मेरे को देखना है अभी. आंटी को कैसे बोले हम लोग.
आयशा हम
Auntie is not
बर्थडे
so
गा लेंगे ना
वही
आंटी
मैं
के
सोच
लिए
रही
2
हूँ. आंटी
लाइन
सुनेंगे तो ना.
लो
हाँ आंटी ऑन करे
2 लाइन्स हाँ
Okay,
विश
children, at the count of
Let's
3, we are all going to sing, okay? Okay,
Mama, are
1,
you there?
2, 3. रुको आंटी को आने दो. आंटी,
आंटी को हाँ आने दो
मम्मी,
She
कुटिया है
is-
मम्मी. We wait कर दो.
I will give her the recording, because she's not so used to with Zoom and Google
I
Meet
know.
and
But at
tech
least
friendly.
हाँ मैंने आंटी को
She was
रिक्वेस्ट तो
there.
भेजी थी, but then नहीं समझ में आया होगा वो आंटी को.
That's fine.
But कोई नहीं girls start, okay? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday song याद है तुम लोगों को? मैं भूल गई हूँ. Diaa, Bhavna, Alia, take the lead, okay? Children, you are the team leaders for that. So let's start.
And what about the teacher?
टीचर बैकएंड में है, उससे बर्थडे सॉन्ग बिसर गई है वो, उसको याद नहीं आ रहा. मैं तुमको कोरस में ज्वाइन करूंगी. So 1, 2, 3 go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear auntie. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you
आगे का आता
so
नहीं मेरे
much.
को. आगे का आता नहीं.
It's okay.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Thank you for
so
joining.
much.
We feel privileged that she is with us. आंटी आप अनम्यूट करो, वो रहेगा ना एक माइक का टाइप में नीचे. मार खाती पूनम रुक जा. आंटी नीचे माइक जैसा रहेगा, उसको लाल कलर का, उसको ऊपर दबाओ. आपको
I will.
पूनम अच्छे से सिखाती है. हमारे में पूनम बहुत सही टीचर है इस मामले में. मेरी
I'll
टीचर है
share with her.
आंटी ने कैमरा ऑन कर लिया, अब म्यूट ऑन कर लेगी आंटी.
हाँ कर लेंगी. आंटी स्मार्ट. हम लोग खाली फुकट में अंडर एस्टिमेट कर रहे हैं. आंटी वहाँ पे एक नीचे सा एक छोटा सा माइक रहेगा, रेड कलर में ही होता है ना जब म्यूट होगा तो, एक लाइन मार के.
हाँ
सुन नहीं पा रही हूँ आंटी को, मेरे को सुनना है. कैसे करो?
It's okay.
I think she joined on the phone.
हो गया सेट.
हो गया.
आप बताएं.
Thank you.
Mama, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
auntie.
birthday. हमारी
Everyone.
दिख रही है पूरी.
Thank you.
आंटी we love you and we are
God
so
bless
blessed
you, auntie.
कि आप हमारे साथ आपका बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं. कितना अच्छा मौका था. दिया छुपी रस्तम ने बताया भी नहीं, कल भी फोन में बात करी लेकिन ये बात नहीं बताई मेरे को उसने. देखो.
It's really nice. They are my support system, my husband, my child, I mean our team, and people like you with whom I am associated. It's really a very, very blessed feeling that I am associated with all of you. Today I'm here. I would always be approachable. If there is something that I can do for you, I would really do that. So
ये मालूम मेरे को.
yeah, Ayesha is aware about it.
हाँ ये बाकी सबको भी है. हाँ, point to be noted. तो ये रखो। और सबसे पहले मेरे को ये पूछनी थी, हफ्सा है यहाँ पे? हाँ, हफ्सा को तुमने क्वेश्चन पेपर लीक करा था, उसको आंसर कैसे मालूम पड़ा, ये बताओ मेरे को। उसको कैसे पता था फ्रॉग डेफ था करके? मैंने पोस्टेड में लिखा है ये बात, मुझे बीच में स्टोरी नहीं रोकनी थी। हफ्सा, हाउ डू यू नो दैट? दिया से बात हुई थी तुम्हारी इस बारे में?
नहीं,
नो
मेघा
नो
ने
नो,
आके बताया था
एक्चुअली
शायद।
मुझे मालूम था ये स्टोरी, because when you are deaf, so was मतलब you should not listen to anyone, you should only work towards your goals.
तो मेरे को नहीं मालूम था, खाली तुम बाकी सबको मालूम था ये बात?
मेरे को भी नहीं मालूम था।
ठीक है, हम दोनों एक ही टीम
फ्रॉग
में।
वाली
अच्छी बात
स्टोरी
है।
मालूम
मेरे को
थी,
मालूम था,
मुझे भी मालूम थी।
मालूम था ये।
स्मार्ट है यार, सब स्मार्ट है इधर, सबको
This
मालूम है।
story is very well known and very effective.
मेरे स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ा है।
बट लेकिन दिया ने उसको एम्फसाइज करके हमको उसको फॉलो करना सिखा रही है
Absolutely,
ना,
हाँ।
हमने सिर्फ सुन के भूल गए।
लेकिन मेरे स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ा है, मेरे को मालूम है। मैं बैक बेंचर थी भले, लेकिन मैंने सुना भी नहीं था, पढ़ाया भी नहीं होगा।
Okay,
अच्छा,
probably a learning experience today. One more thing you
Yes,
have
yes.
come across, maybe you can
एक
take
तो
it
वो
that way.
था, you know, कि discouraging
that's
comments
what-
आते हैं and then how you have to ignore that and move on, वो तो एक है। दूसरा
Exactly.
you said कि अपने लोग जो हम लोग को डिफरेंशिएट करना होता है, हमको जो फीडबैक मिलता है उसमें जो अपने को भले वो नेगेटिव मतलब या क्रिटिसाइज वाले होंगे या हम लोग उसमें से लेंगे कि हाँ ये रियल वाला है, ये मैं फॉलो करूंगी तो मैं ग्रो कर सकती हूँ या नहीं, वो वाले अपने को लेना बहुत लाजिम है। बिकॉज काफी लोग, अभी मेरे को 4 लोग हैं, वन ऑफ माई क्लोजेस्ट फ्रेंड विल से, डार्लिंग ये मेरे को नहीं लगता ये सेट होने वाली, ये था तूने थोड़ा गलत बोला है या फिर गलत किया, ये प्राइसिंग ठीक नहीं थी, सीरियसली दिस इज हाउ द मार्केट वर्क्स, ये मैं क्लोज फ्रेंड हूँ, मैं तुमको बताऊंगी, ऐसा हुआ नहीं है, मैं एग्जांपल दे रही हूँ। तो मैं बताऊंगी तो तुमको मालूम होना चाहिए कि तुम्हारी क्लोज फ्रेंड विल नेवर थिंक इन अ बैड वे। तो फिर बाद में वो तुमको लेने की वो ताकत भी होनी चाहिए, किसी को कंस्ट्रक्टिव फीडबैक लेने की ताकत होनी चाहिए, तो वो बहुत कम लोगों को होती है। एंड लाइक यू सेड, एंजॉय योरसेल्फ एंड सेलिब्रेट एवरी टाइनी टीनी थिंग। हाँ, भले आपको बेकिंग नहीं आता है, एक छोटा सा पाउंड केक उठा लो, उसको काट ही लो तुम लोग, बट सेलिब्रेट जरूर करना जो भी छोटा छोटा किया है ना वो अपने लाइफ में, बिकॉज दिस इज गोइंग टू गो अ लॉन्ग वे। एंड नेवर गेट अफ्रेड, नेवर फील अफ्रेड टू आस्क फॉर हेल्प। ये तो सबको दिमाग में डालना ही है। काफी लोग फील करते हैं एम्बेरस, हाँ मैं पूछूंगी तो मैं इससे छोटी हो जाऊंगी, बहन तुम्हारी हाइट वही होने वाली है, कुछ नहीं बनने वाला, इनफैक्ट तुम्हारा नॉलेज और बढ़ेगा। ये जो चीज है ना दिया, दिस आई थिंक वी ऑल शुड बी, अगर ये वीडियो पे यूट्यूब पे भी अपलोड होगा तो ये सबको ये एक चीज होनी चाहिए कि अगर आपको लगता है आपसे भी ज्यादा नॉलेज किसी के पास है, अप्रोच करो एंड सीक फॉर मोर नॉलेज, जितना बढ़ेगा वो तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा है।
Exactly. Age is just a number, not because today I am 40, I cannot, I should be knowing everything. No, I don't know everything. And I don't feel there is anything wrong in that. It's completely fine to accept it
Absolutely.
and take, nobody is here who knows everything.
Did you just say you're 42? 40?
No, I said I'm 40. I'm not 42.
Yeah.
ये क्वेश्चन मार्क वाली बात है बहुत ज्यादा, हमेशा से बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन मार्क।
तो मेरे को लगता है इसको पूरा आंटी के जीन्स आए वहां पे। हाँ, ये लोग ब्लेस हो गए वैसे भी, देखो ये एज भी रिवील कर दी अपना। एंड बेस्ट में हाँ जी,
I meant to say that whichever age you are, like you should just always learn something, and there's nothing to look upon down कि यार मैं कैसे पूछूं इसको, ये बोलेगी इसको इतना भी नहीं आता, because that is peer pressure.
Age is not a barrier actually.
Age is never a barrier. True.
Sometimes small children teach you so many valuable things.
Absolutely.
Every day.
बच्चों से भी सीखना is not to be ashamed of.
बच्चों से तो especially if you talk let go. If you see them in a play area, they will fight, but they will play the next day. They'll let go things.
Yes.
But as we grow, we don't let go things.
We hold things.
We hold things.
रखते हैं हम।
वो खुन्नस रखते हैं कि इसको मैं ये तारीख में वापस रिवेंज लूंगी इसके साथ। ये ग्रजेस के साथ हम जीते हैं, जो अपने को we have to learn कि हम भी थोड़े बच्चे होने चाहिए काफी का बात करके, राइट। और ये जो बेस्ट वाली पार्ट और क्या है पता है दिया, कि आपकी लाइफ में आपने एक वेंचर शुरू भी, काफी सारे, इतना एंडलेस लिस्ट ऑफ वेंचर्स तो है आपके, उसमें से एक जो था आपका वो इवेंट मैनेजमेंट, बट येट दैट डिडंट वर्क आउट ड्यू टू सम रीजन, बट देन यू नेवर गिव अप एंड देन यू लॉन्च दिस वाला EdPark. That was like commendable, क्योंकि काफी बार एक लॉस हो जाता है हाय मेरा तो हो गया, मैं वापस नहीं जा सकती, फिर से यही होने वाला है मेरे साथ, खाली फुकट में काय को टाइम पैसा वेस्ट करें, फिर 4 लोग बोलेंगे मेरे को.
Destiny has plans for everyone. You just need to be
Absolutely.
patient. Just go for it, grab the opportunity, and no matter if you fail, it's fine. You have definitely learned something out of it.
I love the spirit. जबरदस्त था ये वाला.
मुझे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना था आयशा.
हाँ, मेरे को भी एक पूछना है.
क्वेश्चन के साथ मैं हमेशा तैयार रहती हूँ.
मालूम मेरे को, मैंने इनको बताया था क्वेश्चन बैग लेके आलिया रेडी रहेंगे, उसमें मेरे को समझ में भी नहीं आएगा क्या क्वेश्चन पूछी करके. Yes,
First
Alia.
and foremost, no, Diaa, I'm very inquisitive to know you belong to Pune.
हाँ देखो.
Yes.
ये
मेरे हस्बैंड की होम कंट्री है ना यार.
Yes, yes. My in-laws are from Pune. My parents are from Nagpur. So yes, we hop between Pune and Nagpur.
Yeah. Okay,
And
because I had read in your profile, no, you have you were associated with the Pune University. तो मुझे वो inquisitiveness आई. अच्छा, apart from this, I wanted to know, like,
oh, Nadeem is here.
आलिया, नदीम की दीदार करो, फिर वो जाएंगी वापस.
बताओ जल्दी से.
कहाँ है नदीम?
आपको यूं स्क्रॉल करना पड़ेगा जो अपना फोन यूज कर रहे हैं. बाजू में है नदीम, नीचे ब्लैक हिजाब डाल के.
अच्छा, मैं फोन यूज कर रही हूँ.
Oh, hi, finally.
गुड गर्ल.
मुझे नहीं दिख.
Thank you.
आप यूं जाओ ऐसे, जरा वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, स्वाइप करते जाओ, आपको नदीम दिखेगी.
Okay,
माशाल्लाह,
Show me the
माशाल्लाह.
focus from Diaa, please.
Nadeem, you don't need to dress up, यार.
रुको, मैं इसको ना
माशाल्लाह, so beautiful.
My hair is not done, so I just like.
Look at that. अभी देख लिया सब लोगों ने नदीम को स्पॉटलाइट में डाला. खुश हो गए सारे, दीदार हो गई सबकी, तमन्ना पूरी.
हाँ, वो कैसे फेस से इंसान जल्दी रिलेट कर पाता ना.
Yes,
हाँ.
yes. Visuals are
बढ़िया.
important.
और माशाल्लाह, she is so beautiful.
She
Yes,
is my
Yeah,
dear.
both look like beauty pageants only.
वही तो.
हाँ, Diaa
It's
भी
beautiful
माशाल्लाह.
inside,
और हम लोग
outside.
एजुकेशन में आ गए, देखो.
There comes Sadia.
Hi Sadia, अस्सलाम वालेकुम. She has logged in
Hi,
from
Sadia.
Pakistan अपनी. Yes. सादिया अभी तो पाकिस्तान में है वैसे.
अच्छा, हाँ हाँ
हाँ. और
अच्छा.
आलिया वो.
हाँ, एक क्वेरी थी ना आयशा.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
मतलब इट माइट बी हेल्पफुल टू एवरीवन. जस्ट मेरे थॉट में आया टू दिया. ये EdPark जो है आपका वेंचर, सो डज इट केटर टू चिल्ड्रन थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड और इट्स जस्ट रेस्ट्रिक्टेड टू द UAE?
No, we cater throughout the world, but right now the focus is more on UAE. We do have students from Singapore. We did have students from Australia, but then the maximum number we have restricted to UAE because we do have students from all over, but the maximum number is here. And as I mentioned, we are more into boutique operations. Like, I do not believe in that student factory kind of a thing where you have mass number of students enrolled. Like, you have thousands of children in my institute. So I am not in that particular scenario. I always feel probably you change 50 students' life, that is more than enough. Instead of, if I'm capable tomorrow, yes, I may do that. But right now we are focused always and always on quality rather than quantity. So we are based here.
Slowly, inshallah, gradually you will spread your wings worldwide.
Yes.
That's cool.
क्योंकि जो आपका ये जो concept है STEM का, it's really very unique, which we don't find it in any other online people who are catering to online tutoring or say whatever. So basically, मेरे हिसाब से the STEM would work wonders with the Indian community as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would, if you follow the developments right now, virtual reality, tomorrow definitely there are going to be things, coding. If you see all these successful people, coding is the common factor if you see in all of them.
Yeah.
But it comes gradually with a lot of hard work, with a lot of patience with a child. Coding cannot be learned in one, जैसे chess है. आप 1-2 महीने में chess सीख जाओगे. आप Rubik's Cube भी सीख जाओगे. Personality development में भी time लगता है. You cannot do it overnight. It is not a miracle that is going to happen overnight and you have learned everything. Technology is always when you are, updated, when you need to know many other things, not just one. So it is a humble request, in fact, to the parents also, if you are looking out for coding, if you're looking out for 3D printing, mobile app development classes, these are long-term classes. These are not like 1 month or 2 months and then, you know, you are updated with the technology. No, it doesn't work that way. Many of the parents, you know, they are under impression ki 2 months हो गया, अभी इसके बाद में क्या सीखेंगे हम लोग coding में, but it's not that way. Child has to practice. Everything needs to be practiced. जैसे मैथ्स है, आप एक दिन में मैथ्स नहीं सीख सकते पूरा का, आपको उसको प्रैक्टिस करना है अगर आपको एक्सेल करना है कोई चीज को तो. So no, this is how STEM is definitely something which I feel every child should be engaged, you know, because
that's the future.
Yes, that is the future, and perhaps we don't know also what kind of you know, jobs would be there for our kids. Honestly, I don't know. Down the line 10 years, I don't know what my child is going to be in. Perhaps he will be work from home. I don't know.
Or work from
absolutely
moon.
maybe.
We don't know.
We have no clue
the
about
job
that.
sector is going to change drastically with all these technological developments and all.
Many parents I came across who say कि you know, online ही बच्चों के eyes में, you know, affect होता है, या फिर too much screen is not good, but how do you use that screen is important. आप अगर कुछ constructive करते हो, आप कुछ सीख रहे हो, तो definitely use that screen. You are going to use that eventually in offices. You're not going to sit with a register and a pen anymore.
True. That is true. So yes,
Technology is a vast topic.
it is a vast topic, and it's one of my personal favorite. Education sector से जो belong करते हैं वो तो मेरे फेफड़े के करीब होते हैं ज़्यादा दिल से भी. You know, it is something very precious. और वो फील्ड में हम लोगों ने, मैंने पर्सनली इतना डाला है अपना एफर्ट, और जो भी डालते हैं I can relate to them. You know, तो अपनी वो भावना भी उसी कैटेगरी में है. तो ये जो काउंसलर्स हैं, ये टीचर्स हैं, ये सारे, you know, जिस हिसाब से हमने कम्युनिटी को दिया है, I think that is priceless. And moreover, हमारी रीचा नहीं है, वरना वो जबरदस्त एक गाना गाती, सेंड ऑफ वाला गाना, उसमें आंटी के बर्थडे पे भी हमारा
Ayesha, hi Diaa, I just want to say hi.
Hi Sadia.
Hi Diaa, I was listening very quietly. I'm in Pakistan right now, and I'm in bank at the moment. I had some work, and when I entered, your session started. I turned it on. It was continuously, I was listening, but I wasn't able to talk. And still, I have lots of questions, but definitely I'll get back to you, because
surely.
I won't be able to hear the answers properly due to the noise here, but I was trying my best not to miss anything. So,
I'm always approachable any time.
I will definitely. And the topic is of my interest, and I'll definitely get back to you the moment I reach Dubai. And all the best. And you are doing wonderful. Keep it up. And I'll keep on listening till it ends, and then I'll get back to you, inshallah, when I come there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ayesha, for letting us hear Diaa today. And thank you very much. And the others as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll just mute again because I came on the corner just to say hello.
Oh, that is very sweet of you. I did see her joining ना, पहले ही join हो गई थी बेचारी, और उन्होंने comment में लिखा था कि मैं पाकिस्तान में हूँ करके. And you know, I cannot turn on my mic, but that's very nice of her कि वो उधर रह के बैंक में पूरा अपना conversation भी सुन रही है.
Yes.
Thank you Sadia for joining.
Thank you.
Hi, Benazir भी थी. Benazir को हमने hello नहीं बोला. Hello Benazir. I hope you're doing well. Hello Sabina ji. Okay, so I really miss Richa today. I wish she was here. तो एक मस्त गाना गाती. उसके before we leave, do you still know how to make chocolates? That's a serious question.
Of course.
Chocolates.
Of course I do.
When are you coming to my place to make and teach some chocolates?
Surely, we will plan it out. I will surely do that.
Diaa, are you getting it on 17 by any chance?
Oh my
God. I'm just reminding you.
Okay.
हाँ, मेरे दिमाग में आयशा already है वो चीज. Don't worry.
Secret करो भावना यहाँ पे, सब बाकी सब सुन रहे हैं, बाकी सब कान बंद करें नहीं.
नहीं
सुन रहे
everyone
Yeah, secret बोल दी
everyone is.
चलो guys, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Diaa. It was amazing to hear you talk. Yeah, I mean,
Thank you so much, Bhavna.
beautiful voice and very melodiously you speak. You know, in a single baritone.
I agree with that.
Really,
Ayesha need to remove the spotlight from Nadine because I can only see her.
Is it?
Yeah,
अभी भी
because I
नदी नहीं
think-
दिख रही आप लोगों को?
हाँ, आपने वो स्पॉटलाइट किया है शायद, तो सिर्फ वही दिख रही
I
है.
shall switch off my camera, okay?
नहीं, नदी निकाल दी मैंने, तुम रहो वहाँ पे. एडपार्क की
Yeah.
चांद हो तुम वहाँ पे, तुम रुक जाओ हमारे साथ. तो अच्छा, तो हमारी रिकॉर्डिंग में भी वही होगा, जाने तो कोई नहीं है. नदीम को भी देख के सारे लोग खुश हो जाएंगे हमारे. सो ओके, तो हम लोग मिलते हैं इंशाल्लाह सोन. नेक्स्ट वीक हमारी रीमा महाजन आने वाली है, अनादर सुपरस्टार, और मेरे दिल के करीब है वो भी. तो यस, आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड की रीमा का स्टोरी सुनने के लिए. अपनी दिया का इतना सारी बार मिली हूँ, कभी इतना स्टोरी बताई नहीं है, लेकिन आई गॉट टू नो फ्रॉम हर, और इतनी सारी अच्छी बातें बताई है. आई एम श्योर you know EdPark has a long way to go and you are going to leave a legacy behind.
Yeah, all the best, Diaa, for your
Thank you
venture.
so much.
It was also thank you बोलना जल्दी बोल दो.
It was so nice hearing you. A lot to learn from you. जो pointers आपने बताए, जो 4-5 बाद में आयशा ने भी गिनाए, it's awesome, and I'm really, really proud of you.
Thank you.
Lot of
Poonam.
inspirations and
Thank
lot
you
of learning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
पूनम, मैं तुमको स्क्रीनशॉट भेजती हूँ मेरे पॉइंटर्स का, ठीक है? हम लोग इसको बाइट करेंगे.
उसके कमेंट डालूंगी. These are the important pointers. Have to listen to this YouTube video.
Yeah. Okay, guys. See you soon, inshallah. Take care. Much love.
Inshallah.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All the best, Diaa.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.